I will increase privacy security. I will increase all the privacy securities a lot. Don't take hackers. Don't take hackers advanced knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I will increase a lot of jobs in the advance, or I will donate some money to charity,
Mm-hmm.
and I will fulfill my all the dreams.
So you would help with cybersecurity. So hackers scare you.
Yes.
It's something that really you think about, that you're aware of, hacking and cybersecurity. Okay. So you would increase job prospects, help with cybersecurity, also help with charities and people in need.
I would be create a more better platform for business for entrepreneur.
Okay. A better environment for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And better maybe business opportunities.
Yes. And
Okay.
I will fulfill my all the dreams with my family. I went for sorry. I I go for a world tour with my family members.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
wow.
enjoyed a lot. I bought a big, like famous house and big BMW car and Lamborghini and all the cars in in my society. I have maybe 10 cars. I have maybe 5 famous houses, and I
Oh,
will
wow.
yes, I will donate some money in the charities.
You sound like you just sound like Beyonce or
Yes.
I like it.
Thank you.
Okay. So moving on to our next question.
Okay.
How do you what do you use to as an icebreak with strangers? How do you feel about using an icebreaking
Okay.
tactic? Yeah. How do you icebreak with strangers? What do you use as an icebreaker?
Maybe I will talk. We start from the introduction and start from the talking about weather, talking about COVID-19, and and share my knowledge
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in the world, and talk a lot for the foods also, which country and from where. Maybe introduction better increase my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Um, so you're looking at the possibility of having more.
Yes.
Okay. Increase of knowledge. And trying to maybe talk to them about daily stuff. Am I understanding right?
Yes, daily stuff. So maybe what's going in the world, news about the weather, about the foods from country and from where which place.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like this type of topics. Maybe ice breaking with strangers.
Okay, good.
Maybe start with the smile or say hello. It will good. It will works.
And what would you change if you became CEO of Google?
Maybe same. Maybe I will increase more jobs for the newcomer, or maybe I will increase a lot of entrepreneur coming days entrepreneurs or maybe startups. I will go with him,
Mm-hmm.
or Maybe I will increase.
Anything else?
Yes, ma'am. Maybe I will increase all the things which are going going in the laptop, or maybe online classes are going about. I will do this. I will do make like this, and maybe regular updates are coming. So I will work on that.
System updates.
Yes, ma'am. Regular update of data backups of users, and that they could get the required information.
Mhm.
Maybe
Mhm.
I will work on them.
Make it more accessible to them.
Yes.
Okay, very good. And my next question is, why do we celebrate Diwali?
Mm. Diwali is a very famous. It's a victory of lights. So we are celebrating this year also Diwali, and it is very famous in India. We all decorating our house with the lights and lots of flowers and kinds of leaves like mango leaves. We decorate on the doors. So
Mhm.
we celebrating. It's a faith of like it's a happiness. So we celebrating Diwali.
Okay, good. And hello, Kushbu? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Yurush? Yurush,
Yes,
you still there?
yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, let's start with you then, Yurush. I think I was a bit confused what was going on. Okay, so Yurush, let's continue with you. So can you tell me what makes cricket interesting? That's a good question. What makes cricket interesting?
Ma'am, I think that all the players of cricket, like when they when they start, like ma'am, they got 6 run,
Hmm.
and when they catch out. So, ma'am, I think these two makes cricket interesting.
Okay, so the players themselves and when they catch uh,
Yes, ma'am.
when they catch an out. Okay. This is what makes cricket interesting for you. Okay. And can you tell me what problem is bothering you every day?
Ma'am, I think there is no problem which is bothering me every day.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Um, and is there a way how you handle sadness? How do you handle sadness, being sad?
Ma'am, if I feel sad, then I just go to the bed for rest, and by doing this, I think I handle my sadness, and after that, I just enjoy I listen some musics,
I
and
listen to some music, yes.
ma'am, like this, I watch TV, and
Hmm.
I also like to listen some English like speech,
Hmm. Okay.
English motivational speech. I like.
Motivational speeches, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what do you like to watch on TV?
What, ma'am?
What do you like to watch on TV?
Ma'am, I just like to watch movies.
Which is your favorite movie?
Ma'am, my favorite movie is Bahubali.
And what's it about?
Ma'am, it says that we should never uh, do any promise without thinking anything.
Okay. So we should never promise anything to anyone
Yes, ma'am. Without thinking.
without thinking. Oh, so we don't break our promise.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair enough. Very good. Okay, my next question to you is, what would you do if you become the richest person on earth?
Ma'am, first I will use 20% money of my income
Mhm.
on me. I will invest that. I think that, ma'am, that will very enough for me.
Okay,
So,
good.
and ma'am, after that, I will use 80% money in donation, like something in, like uh, if there is earthquake in our earth,
Hmm.
then if some people have not money to recover their self,
Okay.
why that? So
Ah,
I
so
will.
you would create like a fund for these people. So if it ever happens, they have money.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. Oh, nice. Interesting idea. Very interesting. My next question is, what would your dream house be like?
What, ma'am?
What would your dream house be like?
Dream house.
Yeah, if you were to have a house when you grow up, what would you like to, how would you like it to be?
Now I don't understand your
Which
question.
type of
If you have a home, if you have a house, what kind of what how would you imagine it to be? What would you like to have? Would you like it to have 10 rooms? Would you like it to have a swimming pool, a gym? What would you like to have in your house?
Ma'am, I would like uh, there should be swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am, 10 to 15 rooms
Oh, wow.
and something like this, ma'am.
Okay.
A
And
place, a place where are some, like, hello.
hello, it's cutting. Okay. Let's have a little look at another question. And can you tell me why you celebrate Diwali?
Ma'am, I celebrate Diwali just for fun, but I also celebrate Diwali to keep myself healthy because
Mm-hmm.
on Diwali I my also. So, ma'am, I think that it's it's only for enjoyment for me.
Okay.
And ma'am, I don't know about the reason. I know that
You don't really
when,
know the reason.
yeah, ma'am, I know something about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you tell me a bit more about it then?
When God Rama came to
Mm-hmm.
his after 14 years from the forest, uh, only for this we celebrate Diwali.
Okay. So we celebrate it only for this reason. Do we celebrate Diwali?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
uh, ma'am, I think you forgot my father.
No, no, don't worry. I've not forgotten him. I'm trying to give you as much time as possible okay, each, so that I give you at least 7 minutes each. Don't worry, I've not forgotten him. His time is coming up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, now I will go to your dad now because I've done 7 minutes at least on each person. Okay, so I'll go to your dad.
Good
Hello. Hi, he was worried about you. That's so sweet. Good evening. So happy Diwali. Can you tell me what are the benefits of fasting?
Uh, as I think, according to health purpose, it is very beneficial to have fasting
Mm-hmm.
because our stomach becomes more stronger due to it, and due to uh, stomach problem we
Mm-hmm.
get ill, and there are a lot of other benefits that we feel calm and cool due to fasting.
Okay.
And these are some advantages that we get through fasting.
Okay. And can I what do leader needs?
Uh, what, ma'am? I did.
What does a leader, someone who leads, a leader, like
Yeah, yes.
if you think, yes, what does he need? What qualities does he need?
A leader should have a different kind of qualities inside them, and
Mm-hmm.
the qualities that we can say are the leader should be humble,
Mm-hmm.
honest, polite, uh, visionary, and
Very good.
a very good a very good team member also. So he could lead. A leader should have inside him.
Okay, so a team player. These are special virtues that each leader should have, um, should possess. Okay, and
Right.
what problem is bothering you every day? Is there a particular problem that you find bothers you every day?
Actually, I am an optimist person and I don't believe in such type of things in my whole life.
That's good. That's really good.
And as I think, there are a lot of problems uh, that are following right from my childhood,
Mhm.
but I don't care about those things. And I see, as I feel and see, that these things don't bother me, but they come and go all the time, and without any creating uh, problem, they just come and go.
Okay. And my next question to you is what is your earliest memory?
What is my
Earliest memory from when you were a baby. What's your earliest memory?
ma'am? I had a very good friend in my childhood who was very fond of me, and I was also very fond of him. And when we both used to play and study together, that was very exciting period of my life. And uh, after missing uh, this friendship by coming in different stage of my life,
Yeah.
uh, I definitely feel that this is the greatest earliest memory of my life.
Good. Okay. And what would you do if you became the richest person on earth?
Uh, this question is also very correlated with my emotion, that if I become the richest person of on the earth, as my son had already told you that I will use 20% of my income to live a very luxurious life by using that particular money. I will uh, buy a very uh, mm, big bungalow for me, and in that I will also make a garage to keep my vehicles in it,
Mm-hmm.
and that bungalow should have also a very good swimming pool inside it, and in that bungalow there should be also a very good gymnasium, gym, and uh, that bungalow um, should be at a very good place where our nature should be very close with all the members of my family, and these are some things that are related with my dream, and the rest of the money, that is 80%, that I will use for uh, donation, like I will use that money for those people who suffer most of the time due to natural calamity, or we can say natural disaster, like earthquake, flood, and these are some things that every year such type of things take place in our
Okay.
country, and most of the people suffer by it, and I will definitely help them by providing different kind of funds for
Support.
them,
Yeah.
support. Yeah, right,
Financial
ma'am.
support. Yeah.
Right, ma'am. And I will also, I would like, I will give my money to some poor person, like that they need this money to make marriage settlement for their daughters. They
Mm-hmm.
are not, they are not in position to cover that plan due to uh, insufficient financial status.
Yeah.
So, right, ma'am, and I will
Good.
try to help those people also. And these are some things that I think I will definitely do for
That's
them.
very, it's very good. Very good. Very good use of phrases as well. Well done. I'll move on to Vina now.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you. Well done. Very well done. Hi, Vina.
Hi, good evening.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
So, what would you do if you were the richest person on earth?
First, I'll hire some of the best scientists in the world and
Mhm.
make vaccine of corona and distribute it free to the whole world. Everyone.
Did you watch the news?
No.
It's happening. They found a vaccine.
Okay, then I'll buy all the vaccine and distribute it free to everyone. And after the world is free from corona, then I'll go for a world tour for 6 months. No work, nothing. There should be a
Oh,
world tour.
that
And
would be
when
lovely.
And when I'll return back, I'll open my own school in Vikramganj. It's a small village district. I'll open there, and it will be at the world's biggest school over there, and the student will get free education there.
Lovely. And what kind of icebreakers do you use with strangers?
First, anytime I communicate with a stranger, I just find a similarity between both of us. If there is a similarity between all of us. Either it will be politics, either it will be education, or it will be food or anything. From that point, I that clicks and I start talking to that person.
Good. And why do you think, what makes cricket interesting? Let's get your point of view. What makes cricket interesting?
When I started watching cricket, I was in standard 5 or 6, and that time India was playing very good, and my father was telling, just watch. It's a very good game. And when I watched it, the way they were playing, that was superb. And if you are interested in games, then I think so cricket is the best game. And you women cricketers, the women cricketers of Indian team, I watched their
Mm-hmm.
women team also. They are very beautiful. You get inspired by them after they spend lot of time in the field, then also they are so beautiful, so we get inspired by them also.
That's
Okay,
lovely.
how
Oh my God. My father-in-law loves it. He loves watching cricket.
I do love.
And my next question is, how do you deal with failure?
I get upset, but when I sit alone and think why I am failed in this thing,
Mm-hmm.
I just calculate everything, and I start working again on that thing, and I try to get success on in that particular thing.
Okay, good. Um, and what do you think about bank loan offerings?
They're just making us fool. Uh, Actually, my husband is a banker. Then
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm telling they are just making
Oh dear.
us a fool, and they just tell you that you'll not have to pay anything. That's it's a very easy installment. But when you take the loan, they just sit on your head, and they every time they're calling, sir, ma'am, your loan is due. Please submit. Please submit. Please submit. So taking loan is good, but paying back is very bad. And when you don't
Understood.
repay it, they come to your home and they insult you also. So be aware of taking loans.
Oh dear. Okay. Um, my next question. Let's see. Um, what problem is bothering you every day?
Actually, I have conducted online exam, and the checking of answer sheet is bothering me every day. How I have not yet started checking because the student which the answer sheet screenshot what I have received all are blur. They have not sent me proper answer sheet. So I am not able to
Oh,
check
dear.
anything. So I have asked my school to send me the hard copy of the answer sheet. They are sending me, and from tomorrow I'll receive that hard copy, and then I'll start. I'm bothering. How will I check? This is the
Oh,
biggest
goodness.
tension I am having today. Till
I
today,
don't blame
from
you.
from tomorrow I'll be free because I'll get the hard copy and I'll be free. It's easy to check hard copy, but it's harder to check on a screenshot. You can't just.
Yes, I think so as well. I think it's harder to check stuff on the internet than actually having a pen and paper and correcting it the old-fashioned way.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah,
The old fashioned is online you can teach, but online you can't check the copies because
it's harder. Yes.
the students are very small. They're standard one student. They're not able to write properly. They're not able to click pics also, and parents are not helping them. I don't blame the kids. I blame the parents. They are not helping the kids. They are only sending the screenshot. So they don't know how. I don't know how we are going to manage 4 months more.
Oh God.
It will take four
Well,
more months.
hopefully,
I
yeah,
think so.
hopefully it will somehow teach. This has taught everyone a lesson
Yes.
and broadened our knowledge. Hopefully, we can only hope. But thank you so much, Veena. I would let you go to Vishal because I'm sure he's waiting for you.
Yes. Okay. Thank
And I'll
you.
see you. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.